Well, today we are in Pennsylvania and we are going to Fallingwater, Frank Lloyd Wright's most famous home. Now, this most famous building, apparently that's the Guggenheim, but we're so excited.
So excited. Frank Lloyd Wright has been one of my favorites since we stumbled upon a little chapel he built on the way into Palos Verdes. Stunning. In California. If you ever get a chance, go see it. But ever since then, this has been a really big item for me. So
you're going to love this.
Can't wait.
Fallingwater was built in 1939 for the Kaufman family. They were owners of Pittsburgh's largest department store, and it was a vacation home.
It was Edgar Jr. who donated Fallingwater, the guest house, and 469 acres of unspoiled land to the Western Pennsylvania Conservation Group. His partner, Paul Mayen, designed the visitor center complex. Even approaching the house, you get a feeling of anticipation that you are going to see something amazing. The Kaufmans asked Frank Lloyd Wright to build their home to face a small waterfall. He designed it to be built over the waterfall for a stunning effect. Mr. Wright's original estimate of $35,000 got approved to start building.
The total came in at $155,000. Pretty pricey for 1939. This tiny staircase leads from the house to the spring-fed pool.
The house is stabilized by the natural rock in the area.
A waterfall? Well, actually it's just a place to wash your feet after hiking around the property. Another design by Mr. Wright that is unique to this house is the path lights.
Frank Lloyd Wright liked to build small, tight entryways that would burst into wide open spaces. This effect is well used here. The large windows make the forest part of the house.
This large red bowl by the fireplace is actually a container for heating mass amounts of water for guests who would like tea or hot chocolate.
Look how the wall has been built with a hollowed out area that the large kettle tucks into after use. The Kaufmans were avid readers. Every room and staircase had a bookcase packed with books.
He liked using natural stone and wood from the area. He would even design furniture to go with the home.
The waterfall can be heard from every room. Everyone went nuts over the Aga wood-burning stove. The best ever made?
It's British, but of course.
Casual dining room? Formal dining room.
This stunning staircase is in the middle of a large living room and leads down to the stream and one of two pools on the property.
These two doors swing open. Just go down, like I said, just sit at the bottom. Brings up a nice cross breeze in the summer from the stream.
There were multiple balconies with inspiring views. The bedrooms are up these narrow staircases, again so you can burst into the wide open space.
I love these chairs. They are stable because they lap over the top of the wall.
Edgar Sr.'s bedroom.
Sorry.
He always built in desks.
Lillian Kaufman's bedroom, much larger, by Frank Lloyd Wright's design. There was a cutout arc in the desks so you could open the windows. just breathe in the peace and tranquility of the place.
Off the upper balcony, you find a staircase that leads to Edgar Jr.'s living quarters. Edgar Jr. was a student of architecture under Frank Lloyd Wright. This fountain was added to the back entrance. Once they discovered a leak of stream water into the house, we were told it only really worked when it was raining. This covered walkway leads to the guest house, and it's a piece of art all on its own. This one-room guest house was just as spectacular, but on a much smaller scale.
Artwork was everywhere. It's no surprise that this retreat welcomed guests like Albert Einstein and Frida Kahlo, who once stayed here.
There were so many stunning views here. But where was that iconic view of the house?
Ah, here it is, the Kaufman's original choice for a building site.
We had to drive for hours to get to Fallingwater, so we chose to spoil ourselves and stay in a super lodge for the first time in 3.5 years.
The grounds were alive with color.
They said our room was facing the waterfall. This is what they meant.
We stayed in this building. The backyard of our section had stunning views. The inside was a little scary. Our bedroom, thankfully, didn't have any animal heads.
But it did have this. Gotta love the fireman's pole. Denise insists on having a live edge table when we land. Driving in Pennsylvania in the spring was beautiful.
We passed wonderful farms of all types.
This journey we're on is absolutely amazing.
Fallingwater was such an incredible place. We loved it. I read an article titled The Folly of Fallingwater, where the author stated that the cost of repair was greater than the value of the house. I was insulted and dismayed at their short-sightedness. This is an artist's vision coming into being. Fallingwater is more than a house. It's an architectural statement and demonstration of creative possibilities when money and imagination are unleashed. To me, to us, that's priceless.
Hey, thanks for watching. And if you like our videos, please press the subscribe button.